Isekai is way deeper than I thought, because about 2 weeks ago I found myself daydreaming. Wouldn't it be something to go back to the medieval age? I love MMORPG games, and I absolutely love the concept of the past. Swords, honor, and a community that has to work together. A world where everybody knows you. Kings, queens, warriors, archers, a life where recognition comes from your skills. In contrast, humans today are pretty fragile. A single bullet can end you. Wars are fought with machines and we're just meat shields. Despite the internet connecting us, we're more scattered than ever. Communities exist solely to sell you something, making you feel accepted. Back in the day, even if you were a misfit, if you brought value into the village, you were accepted. If given the chance, I'd honestly want to be reborn into the age of kings and queens. That would be my own isekai. A new world to be reborn in. Isekai in general is far deeper and darker than we might think. Mangakas hide their identities for a reason. In an anime and manga, you can be whoever you want, creating your ideal story. When a writer or artist creates an isekai, it does come from a dark place, deep within their emotions. When was the last time you thought to yourself, I want to be reborn and I want to relive my life? Living life in a video game or an MMORPG sounds cool. I get it. Wondering what it would be like to be reborn as a dog or a cat. But examples like Mushoku Tensei, ReZero, The Eminence in Shadow, Konosuba, Overlord go beyond that. In these isekai, you're either one of the most overpowered beings or just a random nobody trolling people. Let's have some fun. If I were reborn with my memories, I'd want to play a character like Kazuma, trolling around, doing what I love. I'm not remarkable, I'm just, like him. But I also understand why some might want to be like Rudeus from Mushoku Tensei, because in his previous life he was worthless, he was a nobody. He decided when he got the second opportunity, he could actually do something with his life again. The creator might have thought, I'm worthless, just like an otaku sitting in a room, and if I had another chance in a magical world, I would do things differently. And here's the thing about ReZero, you can die as much as you want, but you remembered those deaths and you're losing your sanity. What type of trauma drives someone to create such a story? What type of demons do these creators face to write such amazing narratives? I mean, yes, there's bullshit like that time I got reincarnated as a vending machine, but thinking about something like this is insane. Life can get tough, and this is exactly why I love isekai. You can immerse yourself in a world that existed or will exist with the knowledge you had before being reincarnated. By watching isekai, you can see some of the ideas the authors would want after death. Let's face it, nobody wants to return back to nothingness after we die. Because what is nothing? It shows us that maybe we do not need to die and get reborn to change ourselves. If you decided tomorrow that you want something different, you can do it. We're limited as humans, lacking magic, but you can start your training arc whenever you feel like it. You can get in shape, and you can take on a totally different character. Instead of seeing life as a struggle, you could live it like Kazuma from Konosuba. He has to defeat a demon king, but he's still not even close to that. A 100-degree change is possible. And when you think about the isekai genre, mangaka are actually sending you a message. And this fact alone is just kind of killing me, because most people who create isekai have thought about their death and what they would want to be if anything was possible. It's a way to show who you actually are. A new life of pain or a new life of laughter with those close to you. Just like in isekai, you can go to sleep and the next day you wake up as a different character. So just think about it. What would you do if you were to die 1 year from now? What would you want to be remembered by? What would you want to do? Be the mangaka of your life. Create stories you want to, even if it means changing yourself now. You do not need to die to make your dreams come true. Because Subaru from ReZero actually dies almost all the time, and he's losing his sanity, but he's trying. But for us, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is take a piece of paper, write a perfect protagonist for your new isekai, and make sure that you include struggles, pain, and all of those emotions, because if everything was good, the story wouldn't be so rewarding. All of your falls are gonna make for a great rise at the end of the day. I know that it sounds cringe, but make sure that you become that protagonist. That's just how story writing goes. And that's why I think isekai is deep.